Whether you have already developed a resume and are here to learn about refining your document, or you are creating your resume for the first time, today you will learn about how to structure and format your document. While you will be structuring each version of your resume based on the audience that will be reviewing it, there are basic sections you may want to include. There are essential sections of your resume with many elements that can be adjusted depending on the audience who will be viewing your resume. Those different components will be based on how you might answer these questions. What is the position? Who are you communicating to? What is critical to demonstrate? Your contact information should be at the top of your resume, starting with your name. Your name should stand out from the rest of the text by being in larger font and in bold. Under your name, add your phone number and an appropriate email address. You can also include an address if your home address is near where you are applying to opportunities in a specific geographic location. The contact information can also be a great place to include a link to your personal website, your LinkedIn profile, a Twitter handle, or any other professionally oriented online media. Because you are currently a student, your first section under the contact information will be Education. Under your Education section, start by listing Duke University and its location, as well as your anticipated graduation date. Under Duke University, include the full name of your degree and your major, any minors or certificates, and your GPA. If you have questions about your GPA, please visit the Career Center. Some students may also feature a small number of Duke academic awards and relevant coursework in their Education section. If you have taken classes that are highly relevant to the position that you are applying for, or that show an area of knowledge that you would like to highlight, include a select list of courses in this section. Depending on your history and class year, you may choose to list other schools and institutions under the Education section as well. For example, if you have transferred from another college or have studied at an institution abroad, the names of these institutions should be included. Many students ask whether or not their high school should be included on the resumes. The answer to this question depends on your class year and the quality and depth of your individual experiences. But high school content is often replaced by the experiences you've gained from your time at Duke by your junior or senior year. However, there are many exceptions to this rule, and if you have any questions, the Career Center staff is happy to help you decide what is most appropriate for your situation. For some jobs, particularly in consulting, companies will ask its applicants to include standardized test scores such as SATs on your resume. If this applies to you, you can add your test scores under your Education section as well. The headings of next sections that you choose for your resume will be dependent on your set of experiences and the content you'd like to feature. Some examples of headings include marketing experience, technical projects, analytical experience, research experience, engineering internships, service and involvement, leadership, and honors and awards, just to state a few. Headings should be tailored to the position or industry you are applying for while organizing your content and fitting your interests and goals. Relevant qualifications include the skills that employers most highly value. The list features here reflects what employers share in an annual survey conducted by the National Association of Colleges and Employers. No matter what position you are applying to, your ability to shape the story of your experiences should include the skills you use in order to conduct your work. What is important to focus on with this information is how to translate these skills into strong descriptions of your experience. Your resume is far more than a catalog of the responsibilities your position required of you. Your descriptions can be transferred from basic to enhanced by including the skills that you use to complete a task. In addition to quality content, the overall look and format of your resume is also critical to its effectiveness. Recruiters will typically review resumes in a matter of seconds, so you want to be sure that your resume looks professional, is consistent, and easy to read. Resume length is a hotly debated topic, but most undergraduate students should have a one-page resume. A two-page resume may be accepted in some fields and for some opportunities, but your resume should include high-quality content, which is often best limited at one page, particularly for positions in technology, the hard sciences, and business. In order to maximize readability, your resume should have a balance of text and white space. If your document is too text-heavy, the reader will have a difficult time reading through the content and seeing each experience. On the other hand, if there is too much white space on your resume, it will appear poorly formatted or as though you do not have much experience. Setting your margins between 1/2 inch and 1 inch on each side will help you to balance this space. In addition to balancing space, be sure that you choose a font that is professional and easy to read. Your font should be between size 10 and 12-point font, and its format should be consistent throughout your resume. Text and dates should line up, and each experience should be organized the same way in the order of position title, the company names, and your dates. To differentiate the text used for your position titles, company names, and other information from the text in your bullet points, consider using bold, caps, or italics to help specific items stand out. Unless you are applying for a design-related position where you may be able to demonstrate your creativity, avoid color and images and do not include a picture of yourself. Do not, under any circumstances, include information that is falsified or embellished. If a potential employer finds out that your GPA, experience, or SAT scores are inaccurate or misrepresented, it could not only hinder your chances with them, but with other firms in the industry. Avoid using templates and tables within your resume, as these tend to distract from the content and can be difficult to update and manipulate over time. Review your resume closely and have at least one other person look over it as well for any typos and grammatical errors. This document is a first impression, and you need to show your best work. Also be sure that all of your contact information is correct. You wouldn't want a potential employer to find you unreachable. When sending your resume, save it in PDF format to be sure your formatting transfers correctly to another system. You will also want to include your name in the saved file name to make it easier on the recipient. Thank you for your time and attention. Should you like to contact the Career Center further with any questions, please do so at the website and phone number listed on the screen.